This is the real Tom Rose, and it's an interesting question here. They've asked us, they give you a weird constraint, n is an integer greater than 1, and they say, which of the following values is greater than 1? They're almost asking, which of the following will always be greater than 1, no matter what we pick for n? So we're looking for a pretty generic solution. And I think an easy way to handle this, rather than trying to come up with an abstract concept of the positive number, just use 2 for n. Just plug in n is 2 and see what happens to each of these. So here we have negative 2 cubed, right? So this is going to be equal to negative 8. That's not it. This one is a little tricky. We've got, remember, a negative exponent is the same as a fraction. So we can have 1 over 2 to the 1/3. 2 to the 1/3 might be a little tricky for you, but you can go ahead and plug that into a calculator and you get what that is 1 over 1.3 about. Something like that. So 1 over 1.3 is going to be some fraction less than 1. Right? So I'll just put less than 1. So that's not it. 2 in here, this will be negative 2 cubed, which is equal to that'll be equal to positive 8. So this is going to be your answer. Then plug in 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 cubed is 27, negative 27 right there. And then this one is negative 2 plus 1 is negative 1. To the 5th is negative 1. That's not your answer. So in this case, the only one that was positive was the middle one. So we're positive that that's the correct answer because they're saying which one will always be positive. Now, if you had gone through and you had found that 2 of these were positive, well, that would have been annoying. What that would have mean is that you would need to pick a different number for n and try again. But if you pick a smart number for n, so this is a low integer that meets the criteria, it's a prime number, the chances that'll happen to you are pretty low. So that's the way that I always approach these. Pick a number, plug it in, see what happens. It's easier to handle, it's faster, and you can often figure out the generic solution just while you're plugging in.